I experienced my own trauma as part of the live show with a problem I'm calling relying on your friends. When I've learned a valuable lesson, I feel like I've learned this lesson before. I feel like I've learned this lesson before with this individual who we previously attempted to rely on and dropped the ball. And we made jokes about it for like a year about all that ball dropping he did. And then I said, you know who I can trust? I can trust my good friend Tony from Hack the Movie.
Tony Ball Dropper Peluso.
Tony Ball Dropper Peluso. Someone who, a good guy, supposedly. He's got a great smile, great attitude, would never steer you wrong. Except he would. So I go, you know what'll be great? I'll make a little extra money. I will ship Tony 2 boxes of my famous card game, Enemy Weapon, now available at enemyweapon.com.
Okay.
And, you know, they're kind of heavy, so I had to send them like UPS. I went, well, you know, it's going to cut
2
in.
boxes? How many copies of Enemy Weapon did you send?
Well, that would have been, I think it's 24 copies.
I brought 6 copies of Winter's
and
Strength.
you sold out.
I sold 5.
Oh, really? You didn't even sell the last one?
That's not 24
copies.
copies.
Tiny.
Well, all right.
Whatever. I send a couple extra. If there's any left over, I was going to throw them in my luggage. Might as well err on the side of caution.
Well, I guess.
Yeah. So I send him to Tony. I send him a message. First, I ask, is this okay? He goes, of course. Here's my address. Not specifying that this is a P.O. box. I assume it's his house address. I'm like, oh, well, it'll arrive at his house. So I don't need to, like...
That's how that happens?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have to, like, be like, oh, don't forget to pick them up or, like, check on them. It'll literally just be at his front door. At no point does he tell me this is a P.O. box, which would have been very
UPS
useful.
store P.O.
Yes,
box,
it
so
would
you
have
can
been
use it on, like, forms and stuff.
useful information to have. So I go, great. I'll pay the expedited shipping. It'll be there on Friday. The show is on Saturday. So I check the UPS thing. It says it arrives on Saturday. Delivered on Saturday.
Wow, yeah,
or on Friday. Sorry, Friday. So the day before the show, it gets there right on time. And I go, Tony, did my package arrive? And he goes, oh, bro, you know, I've been all sick all day. So I gotta pick it up.
Probably got me sick.
Yeah, he might have. He missed our fun day on Friday. He goes, but don't worry, I'll pick it up from the P.O. box tomorrow. I'm like, oh, it's at a P.O. box. I didn't even realize. I'm like, well, just make sure you get it. Then on Saturday, I sent him another message. I go, so you got that stuff, right? And he goes, oh, the way you're wording this makes it sound like it's a large package. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, I told you I was sending boxes of merch for the show. He's like, oh, I thought you were like sending me something. I'm like, well, you thought I was sending you like a little gift for no reason?
Classic Italian. When you go to stay with someone, you mail them a gift.
You mail them a gift. You don't bring it in
you don't bring it
in your own luggage or anything.
What am I going to carry a gift over here? I sent it to you in the mail. Hey.
Let me actually bring up the exact text message chain here. From Tony.
You know what I love about this? It's like why the mob exists, because you need 8 Italian guys to pick up a
anything
box.
done. Yeah,
pretty much. 2 Italian guys. Oh, whoa! It's closed today. Go find who opens this place and say you're gonna kill him to come open the fucking P.O. box. Oh, what was I supposed to do this yesterday?
This does feel like the problem with the Italian mob was a lack of. You needed.
That's why it exists.
Well, that's why we had to kill so many guys, because they would constantly fuck up. Like, I don't know what happened, Big Tony. And then we would kill one and get another stupid Italian.
Pick up my box or I'll fucking kill you. I'll fucking kill you.
It's the only way to motivate these fucking mooks. Can I mail some merch to you and have you bring it to the show? Yeah. And then he just posts an address that in no way.
Yeah, in like quotes?
No, he just said, yeah.
Like, yeah, wink.
And then he posted his address. I said, okay, that's great. Let's see. Then, hey, on Saturday, this is, well, or what do you call it? When was the show? Was the show on Saturday?
22nd. Yeah, of course.
Okay. So this was, I sent it to him. At some point, I told him, okay, here we go. Friday, 4 p.m.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, did my 2 packages show up today? This is me assuming they would be delivered to his house.
Right, yeah.
So I didn't assume I had to tell him ahead of time or anything. He goes, I didn't go to the P.O. box to check. I'll do it tomorrow before the show. I go, okay, well, that's fantastic. Saturday at 11:30 a.m., okay?
Yeah.
Well, the post office is still open right now.
Saturday, it's still, okay.
a.m. hey, can you remember to pick up those boxes?
Hey,
Tony.
retard, that's the unspoken.
Okay. Then Tony calls me on the phone, and he goes, again.
What time? What time was the call?
I don't know if I have the timestamp on here.
Yeah, it was
around. It was around 3 o'clock. I want to say 3 p.m. or so. He calls me up and he goes, "Oh, hey, were there going to be big boxes? Like I can't just get them out of the little locker?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, you're gonna have to go and pick them up." He's like, "Did you know the post office closes early on Saturdays?" And I'm like,
"Why would I know that?"
I did. Well, I think I did know that. I think that's why I texted you at 11:30 and said, "Hey, you remembered to pick up those boxes, right?" So the moral of the story is that I did not have my merch show up to the show because I trusted my friends.
Yeah.
And Tony goes, "Don't worry, we have a solution," and shows up with bags of shitty Hanes t-shirts.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm happy about this or not.
They're a big hit.
They were a big hit.
They're a big hit.
Tony showed up with the official Vito's merch. I have to tell you, there's a lot of politics behind the scene on the Vito's merch scene.
What do you mean?
Because apparently this was Riley's idea, and he's very upset that Tony's getting all the credit for it.
Tony is not getting any credit for anything.
That they showed up with 2 bags of like those, I hate to say it, but those shitty like Hanes like 10 stack.
Why
of,
would you hate to
get
say
at
it
Walmart.
looks like dog shit? Hold on, let me find. I was at the booth, screaming at people who were buying it not to buy it because it was so crappy.
Yeah. So Tony and Mint Salad scribbled on it.
Yeah.
Vito's merch. I don't agree with this comparison.
Yeah,
by the
this
way.
is.
Dick thinks it looks like a clan outfit.
Here's Vito's
Okay,
merch.
I kind of get what you're saying.
There's Vito's merch.
So it has Vito's merch written on the top. Then Mint Salad did the Super Killer logo as shittily as possible, which is great.
And then you didn't do it. That looks great for writing on a shirt. Why is Mint getting shit on when you dumb fuck?
I love it. I didn't do it. This is all Tony's fault.
Yeah.
And then I signed it off to the side.
Right. Okay. And this is what it looks like.
It's not looking like that.
Doesn't it?
No.
A little bit?
Maybe a little. I get the comparison you're making.
Yeah, because it looks the same.
Big red circular.
And the meaning behind it is the same.
The meaning is not the same at all.
Vito's merch with a red like symbol of Christian Brotherhood, and then here's a symbol of Christian Brotherhood.
I feel kind of bad because I was like, well, I want to get some money here, so I sold them for $25 each, and you guys were selling like the nice screen printed shirts for like 20. And I sold out of these shitty $20 like these shitty meme shirts.
I don't think you should feel bad. Well, you don't feel bad that people are dumb enough to buy this crap.
I want to tell people, can you take the? Oh, okay, it's not on the screen anymore. We're just looking now at Nazi garb as if it's mine.
KKK.
KKK.
Not Nazis.
Sure. That's the same wheelhouse.
Okay.
I would like to tell people, please don't try to wash these. I'm pretty sure that whatever we just drew on them in Sharpie marker, I don't think they're going to last in the wash.
Why would they want
Get them framed.
Why would they want a...
So you can always remember the show.
Just throw them in the garbage.
Thank you, Tony from Active Movies.